And now it's time for a story with
Father Michael,
Father Michael,
Father Michael,
Father Michael,
Father Michael,
Father
Michael.
Hey kids, it's Father Michael here. I'd like to tell you a story this morning. It's a story that Jesus told, only I'm going to tell it to you just a little bit differently. You see, one day, Justin was travelling on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho, when he was set upon by a gang of thieves.
Baby, 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 ah, baby, 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 ah, baby, 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 ah, baby, 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 ah.
All right, boys, let's get him.
Yeah!
Let's bash him up.
Yeah!
Let's steal all his money.
Yeah!
Let's lick his brand new Nike Air sandals.
Yeah! They were a well-known gang of thieves in the area called the Bethlehem Bandits, and they were really mean and nasty. Well, they beat Justin up. They even stole some of his clothes, and they stole all his money. Poor old Justin. You see, what the bandits did was not a good thing. It was a bad thing. They left him there by the side of the road, all in a mess. Well, it was okay because a priest came along then. Now, a priest is a bit like a vicar of the church, or maybe pastor. Only this priest was not like our Pastor Rob. No, he was mean. He wasn't doing his job very well, and we can tell that he wasn't a very good pastor because he just left Justin lying by the road. And he said to himself, I've got too much to do. I've got my life suit on and I don't want to mess it up. And also, I've got to get the Sunday sermon prepared for Sunday. So all the Sunday services have got to go well because I've got to prepare my Sunday sermon. And I haven't got time to help this poor man by the road. Someone else will surely come along and do it instead of me. I've got to go, I'm in a hurry. So poor Justin's still laying by the side of the road. The bandits had beaten him up, stolen his money and stolen some of his clothes. The pastor had come by and he hadn't helped at all. But it's okay. There was a pastor's helper coming along. He was like, you might say he was like a small group leader, or maybe we'd call him a connect group leader in our church at Suncoast. He was known as a Levite. Anyway, this Levite came along. He didn't help either. He was too busy. He didn't want to get his hands dirty. It's outrageous that he didn't want to help. But he also walked by on the other side and he left the man. He left Justin laying in a mess on the road. Well, what do you think about that, kids? That's not good. That's not nice. Probably a bit of a bad thing to do. Someone else comes along. Now this guy, he come from another town that nobody liked. People in this area didn't like the people from that area. He came from a town called Smartitan, and he was a Smartitan. Well, the Smartitan came along, and obviously everyone that would know about this story would think, oh, the Smartitan would just leave him lying in the road. But no, this Smartitan was different. Even though they were enemies, he was kind, man.
Zut alors! Avec moi, voulez-vous boulangerie pâtisserie l'Arc de Triomphe? What do we have here? It looks like I have arrived just in time. Oh my goodness me, I must help this poor man. I will wrap him up and put him on my donkey. Then I will take him to the nearest place where I can get him looked after. Aye, can't you read the sign? No Smartitans here. My name is Mr. Doopop, and this is my pub, the Doopop Inn. I wonder if you could help me. I know I am a Smartitan and you don't like me because of that. But I have one of your fellow peoples here. He has been beaten up and robbed, and somebody has stolen his brand new Nike Air sandals. I have to go to do some business in the next town. I have baguettes to sell, and onions and garlic too. I have money. If you could please look after this man and maybe put some little plasters on the cuts what are all over his body, then I will pay you for it. I will pay you now, and when I return, I will pay you some more if some more is needed.
Oh, all right then. As long as you give me my money now, I'll look after this fellow. Thanks very much.
So that's it, kids. The Smartitan left Justin with the innkeeper, and he left him with enough money to be looked after. That's a really nice thing to do for someone that really wasn't one of his friends. Gives us an opportunity, doesn't it, kids? It makes us think sometimes we might need to do things for people that perhaps are not our best friends. Perhaps there's some children that we know, some kids at school that, well, maybe they're a bit different and the other kids don't like them. Well, maybe we got an opportunity to show that Jesus loves them, and we're the ones that could be kind and we could do nice things for them, and perhaps we could be their friends even if they're a little bit different. This is Father Michael signing out. I'll speak to you soon, kids. Bye.
Father Michael.
Father Michael. Father Michael. Father Michael. Father Michael.